Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Greetings, sacred soul star warriors of the Guardian Legion of Mother Gaia. Happy All Hallows Eve, Samhain, where the veil between the worlds is the thinnest. Gaia and all her children of the sun are being enveloped in wave after wave of higher dimensional energies of gamma mother plasma light. On this final day of intense October, our local Solaris floods this realm with adamantine particles of indestructible diamond light, releasing 7 C-class solar flares, 5 M-class flares, and a massive X-class solar flare maxing at X 2.03 at 2:20 p.m. PST, 21:20 UTC. As we move through the doorway of eternity and shift into the new moon and the deep waters of Scorpio tomorrow and All Saints' Day, we honor all our ancestors and masters that came before us to turn the wheel of Dharma and free humanity from samsara and all maya of suffering. Stay centered and present, living from your heart in this now, as we anchor in the highest Ascension timeline for all our starseed Earth angelics of the 144, Mother Earth, and all of humanity. Keep holding the pure timeline of peace and prosperity for all as we make our quantum leap of consciousness into our new golden age of eternal life. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful All Hallows Eve Samhain prayer. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light Sangita Handa. So we have the sun heralding an X2 class solar flare to honor the only festival of light on earth, Diwali, the mighty powerful entrance of goddess Lakshmi upon planet and into our homes and heart. I was expecting a solar firecracker commemoration, and here it is. Cosmic jubilation of light and love. Both elements much needed at these times of the great shift when energies are wrought with a downward spiral of much negativity, selfishness, greed, false power, destruction, war and strife. This solar flare heralding the entry of the goddess of light and love worldwide, across the planet, through every walk of life on earth, through every human heart. Is such a positive sign, an elation symbol of hope. Please stay in prayer and contemplation with meditative humility and humbleness before our God Source's presence, as she embraces earth with her essence of oneness and sheer love, allowing her light to illumine the world with God radiance. The White House of the U.S. has adopted the best tradition to celebrate Diwali in the highest political office upon Gaia by igniting a lamp and lighting many diyas, reciting a prayer with an Indian priest, and then commemorating the sacred event with fireworks, just as the cosmos did by releasing an X-Class 2 solar flare firecracker. Goddess Lakshmi and God Vishnu's, Lord Rama and Sita Ma's blessing to all humanity. Joyous Diwali, light and love to you, from SangitaHanda.net. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Sophie Gregoire. Today's oracle. The fire of transformation is growing stronger within. You can feel it as the veil gets thinner and thinner between the physical and the ethereal. The present, past, and future magic seems to be resurfacing in the midst of weeks, even months of chaos. The universe energy is aligning and providing what you need now. This can be a time of rewards at last landing, of opportunities finding you out of nowhere, a very auspicious turnaround. Life is about to push you into stepping into more of your power. The things you wanted are coming, and as they do, they need more of your light, of your soul, to become a lit. It's like you always had this timeline within, but it was never ready to be fully born before. You are experiencing deep renewal. It's an accelerated time where much can happen fast, as if the energy wanted to make up for some sort of lost time. This new moon creates a womb space, and you'll be ready soon to go out into the greater world as the new you. Be present and believe in yourself and your goals. Manifestation is strong at this time. Your past doesn't define you. You deserve this fresh start. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Tanaz, the spiritual significance of Halloween, which gets its roots from the pagan festival of Samhain, falls on October 31st, when the veil between the world of the living and the world of the dead is believed to be the thinnest. Samhain is all about celebrating the cycle of death and rebirth. In the northern hemisphere, the leaves are dying and nature is preparing for the still of winter. Just the same in the southern hemisphere, the dormant buds are preparing to rebirth themselves and open to the start of summer. Death and rebirth is an important cycle that is seen in nature constantly, and it's also something that is mirrored within us. We are always going through our own process of shedding, releasing, and rebirthing ourselves as we travel along the journey of life. This is a time to honor the deaths that we have all experienced throughout the year. It's a time to make peace with all the things we have needed to let go of and to celebrate the cycle of the new. In pagan times, Samhain was celebrated from October 31st until November 1st, as it was believed on the 111 spiritual activity was at its highest. This was due to the rising of the Pleiades, which would reach their highest point in the sky during this time of year in the northern hemisphere. The Pleiades are said to represent the cycles of death and rebirth, and this coincided with the cycles and rhythms of Mother Nature too. The veil between the living and the dead is also said to be the thinnest due to the sun's position in the deep and intuitive sign of Scorpio. Scorpio energy is all about transformation and honoring the cycles of death and rebirth, but it also rules over the paranormal and our connection to other dimensions and portals. Another reason that spiritual activity is so high on this night is due to the number code or vibration of the date 111, which we receive when the calendar turns to November 1st. 111 is an angel number of protection, divine intervention, and angelic support. It also indicates that our guardian angels and loved ones past are nearby and are sending us a message. We can also look at the number code of 111 as 3 pillars, representing this world, the next world, and the state in between. When we unlock this number code, perhaps we too are able to travel with greater ease between these 3 states of being. The time of year is believed that the veil between dimensions grows thin, allowing us to travel to other dimensions and to connect with our loved ones past with greater ease. At the root of all the cultural celebrations honoring death, from Halloween to Samhain, and even the Day of the Dead, can be traced back to our cosmic sky. At this time of year, the Pleiades star cluster reaches its highest point in the night sky. When it reaches its highest point at midnight, that's when the veil disappears and beings from other dimensions are free to roam the earth. This date used to align with October 31st, but now the rising of the Pleiades at its highest point occurs around November 20th through 22nd. The Pleiades are the stars of death and rebirth. In the northern hemisphere, they are synonyms with the cycle of death and endings. In the southern hemisphere, they are synonyms with awakenings and rebirth. We should all be able to see the Pleiades high in the night sky. There are 7 stars that make up the Pleiades, known as the 7 sisters, but we can usually only spot 6. The 7th sister is off on other journeys unknown. from foreverconscious.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 10/31/24. You could run into interesting situations today. It's a strong, demanding, and stubborn day. It will take some people out, but it will grow those with the inner tools to work with it. Self-mastery uses obstacles as opportunities, challenges as fuel, and discomfort as a test of balance. Self-mastery doesn't blame or justify or excuse. It simply rearranges energy to suit it. It uses the power of presence to shift conditions. It is confident, unruffled, and prepared for the unexpected. You have self-mastery, whether it's obvious or not, and you will hone your skills in November. Today is a little test to prove to you that you're much more than you've been showing. If you pay attention, you'll see it very clearly, and that's conscious empowerment. From Divine Star of the Light Devyani Singh, Isis Channelings. November 1st, new moon in Scorpio. The phoenix rebirths itself from the ashes of its old life. Scorpio season has catapulted us right into its blistering, transformational fires, something that the fixed water zodiac does exceedingly well. A feminine sign which is ruled by two masculine archetypes, Mars, fiery god of war, and Pluto, shadowy ruler of the underworld, both of which are currently in a tense opposition. A period of profound endings and significant transformation. It's been a time of deep excavation, exploration, and coming face to face with our deepest fears, worst nightmares, emotional upheavals, and the murky, shadowy aspects of ourselves we rather not acknowledge. As chain breakers, once again we may be grappling with the cyclical nature of generational and ancestral trauma cords raising its ugly head and using the mother-father wound to weaponize itself in desperate attempts to hook onto and feed off our life force. 144 flowing in. Fair is the unwanted guest that has overstayed its welcome, and the only way to get it to leave is to face it head-on with decisive action. Otherwise, its companion, powerlessness, too, will move into your energetic space. And now we have the new moon in Scorpio, lunar Samhain on November 1st. This is the domain of the wily wise crone, she who whispers sudden insights of wisdom when you feel all is lost. She who leads you into her cauldron of transformation, death and rebirth, and purifies you off the layers of false beliefs, perceptions, old patterns, and rigid constructs. It is her deep wisdom that will hold you like a security blanket when you are no longer in control, vulnerable, and defenseless as the fires of transformation rearrange your life as you have so far known it. Her mantra, surrender. Surrender and release attachment to control the outcome. Surrender, for only then will there be space for grace to align you with the highest outcome. She insists that you invest in yourself, repair your connection and relationship with yourself. Move into greater awareness and take back your power from your wounds, for only then will you be able to discern between intuition and fear. 144 continuing to quantum flash in. Because our intuition is our best guide at this point in time, the wisdom of the crone is supreme and will point you in the right soul direction. If and only if you do not allow fear to mislead you into emotional reaction and self-sabotage. Traditionally, Samhain was observed when the Pleiades reached its highest point in the midnight sky, which is now November 21st, 22nd. The Pleiades is associated with this very process of death and the eventual rebirth. It is the Pleiadian wise women who incarnates at the turn of the age, to reduce the ashes, the distortions of the past, and birth the new foundational structures of the new age, exactly where we are at this point in time, with Pluto at the highly karmic 29 degree of Capricorn, is gearing up to move into Aquarius while facing intense opposition from Mars. The dark moon leading up to this new moon on October 31st is celebrated as Diwali, Festival of Light and New Beginnings in India, just like Samhain is the Celtic New Year. From the depths of darkness and deconstruction, the new rebirths. This is a potent time of rebirthing ourselves by purifying the distortions of the masculine and feminine and finding a new balance therein, choosing personal power over or powerlessness, choosing courageous action over fear, intuition over safe objectivity over emotional reactivity, passion over mundane, motivation over routine. Just like the phoenix regenerates itself from its ashes, this new moon is our opportunity to rebirth the highest version of ourselves, recreate our life with passion and courage. So set your new moon intentions with extra awareness. Wishing you a very happy Diwali and new moon, Samhain, Halloween, and light and grace and joy be the change you want to see. Sascha Na from IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. From Divine Brother of the Light Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Awakening to the Mysteries of the Scorpio New Moon and the Alchemical Process. October 31st through November 1st, 2024. Dear friends, as we step into the mystical realm of November, the Scorpio new moon ignites a profound transformational journey, awakening the depths of our soul. This potent lunar cycle converges with the interdimensional energies of Halloween and the fresh vibration of November, creating a sacred threshold for spiritual growth, renewal, and rebirth. The November 1st Scorpio new moon invites us to dive into the mysteries of our subconscious, confronting and integrating the shadow aspects that have held us back. This alchemical process purifies and cleanses, preparing our inner energetic landscape for the manifestation of our highest potential. November's energies resonate with the Scorpio new moon on the 111 portal, introducing an exciting, unknown vibration that hasn't been present throughout the year. This fresh frequency brings new opportunities, experiences, and connections, signaling the energetic start of our 2025 journey. The synergy between the new moon and November's 111 energies creates a powerful portal for transformation, spiritual evolution, and renewal. As we navigate this transformative landscape, we are encouraged to seek spiritual guidance, intuition, and inner wisdom. The universe supports our journey through the convergence of celestial influences. The Sun-Moon conjunction amplifies Scorpio's energy, intensifying our emotional and intuitive connection. Meanwhile, the Venus-Pluto synergy facilitates deep connections, transformation, and spiritual growth. Additionally, the Mars-Jupiter duo inspires action, courage, and faith in our journey. To harness these energies, take a moment to meditate, connecting with your inner self, intuition, and emotions. Reflect on your desires, fears, and shadow aspects through journaling, allowing yourself to confront and integrate the aspects that have held you back. These barriers may be yours, or perhaps inherited from your ancestral lineages. As you release these old patterns, habits, and energies, you are making space for new beginnings. Set intentions focused on spiritual growth, transformation, and renewal, embracing the transformative power of this lunar cycle. As we embark on this transformative journey, remember that you are not just transforming yourself, but also the world around you. The Scorpio new moon and November's fresh vibration offer a potent opportunity for rebirth, renewal, and spiritual evolution. Embrace this potent opportunity. With every step, you'll leave behind the shadows of the past, embracing the radiant light of your true self. Trust that the universe guides you, and the energies of November support your growth. Step into this new cycle with courage, faith, and an open heart, knowing that the best is yet to come. May the transformative power of the Scorpio new moon awaken your inner strength, ignite your passions, and illuminate your path to a brighter, more radiant future for you and for all of us journeying on this beautiful earth. Much love, we are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And today from Ascension Lightworkers to the Ascension Lightworker Collective. The Halloween energy portal activates on October 31st and is occurring amidst the powerful recent astrological activity where the veils between the physical realm and higher dimensions are exceptionally thinning. Currently, powerful planetary energies are intensifying, accompanied by high levels of incoming plasma light carrying high-frequency energy and activating ascension codes. Halloween and embracing the inner darkness is a journey undertaken by all ascending souls. The Ascending Collective is currently experiencing powerful and intense energies. Before transcending the challenges and limitations of earthly existence, the self must confront and navigate through the depths of inner darkness. By acknowledging and embracing this darkness, ascending individuals would begin to energetically create a balanced understanding of self-love, which is essential for the overall ascension journey. The truth is ascending individuals will have to, at some stage on the journey, go through something that can feel like it absolutely destroys them. This is for them to transform who the true self really is. Sometimes it takes an overwhelming breakdown to have an undeniable and major breakthrough. Halloween is an enchanting day. It marks a time when the veil between the physical and invisible realms are at its thinnest, allowing for a heightened connection to subtle energies. The collective energy on this day is potent, with many ascending individuals tapping into its power. This time of year is when intuition is at its peak. This alignment enhances intuition, heightens all senses, and increases psychic abilities. Surges of intense energies and heightened emotions, unexplained and unusual energies, sightings, air sensitivity, electrical stimulation throughout the nervous system, difficulties sleeping, intense lucid, vivid, and conscious dreaming, electrical and technical disruptions. Expanding into openness and curiosity, receiving profound insights, experiencing accelerated downloads, higher source connection, connectivity in higher realms. In the next 2 months, a significant shift across all ages is imminent. The old distorted masculine matriarchal paradigm driven by a 2 to 3D system mentality is reaching its conclusion. As we reflect on and integrate the lessons of this past cycle, opportunities present themselves for transformation towards God's new earth cycle. The new earth focus is strongly based in energy, alignment, higher consciousness, improved health, emotional intelligence, compassion, authenticity, sustainable wealth, expansion into the new earth genetic blueprint, elevating conscious vibrations. The ascending are empowered for progress, aligning with the 5D New Earth systems. This planetary phase represents a departure from manipulative tactics, including gaslighting, brainwashing, narcissism, and psychopathy. Authenticity and a truth-based reality will ultimately prevail, leading the collective into a deeper self-awareness and higher conscious understanding. The current energies are highlighting the focus of taking a direct, conscious approach into shifting into higher ascension timelines. Stepping into the 5th dimension involves living authentically in the present moment, without the burden of past regrets or overwhelming future plans. Creating unwavering faith in the universe's ability to provide in each moment is key, relinquishing the need for excessive control in the journey towards New Earth ascension. Over recent months, the ascending have undergone profound changes, leading to significant self-transformations, as the old paradigm gives way to New Earth conscious living. Many at this time may feel a stronger calling to step forward and share unique gifts with the world. On the ascension journey, Divine support and guidance accompany every step taken, assisting in all transitional stages. The ascending are stepping into a new phase of success and abundance earned through sovereignty, commitment, dedication, and perseverance. Light body activations, DNA upgrades, kundalini awakenings, enhancements and modifications to the solar plexus and throat chakras. These energies interact with portal activations, extending their influence into the powerful 111 and 1111 Mastery Energy Gateway portals. The 111 and 1111 portals serve as master gateways, supporting the ascension of crystalline light bodies and the establishment of the new earth template of divine love. These energies also illuminate internal shadow aspects, guiding a journey of death and rebirth. The current influx of cosmic energies into our planetary frequencies may result in fluctuating emotions and internal turbulence as new information is downloaded, shaking up existing foundations temporarily. Embracing this process allows for personal conscious expansion and alignment with higher levels of consciousness. In loving and devoted Ascension service from Ascension Lightworkers. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Judith Kusel, I am sharing this from my heart and soul and depths of being. I feel such waves and waves of divine love entering the earth now, and literally opening the heart center in profoundly deeper ways. This is the Great Awakening, and it goes right into the depths of every soul on earth. All which is still there resisting love, all that is there hardening the heart, will be found that even the tallest bastions crack and fall down as the flow of love enters. With it the true heart of humanity, so long repressed and so often not heard, nor expressed, will be ignited. The masses will find their voice again as the hearts now speak, and now the soul will rise in its profundity. As this happens, the sacred circles will form, and souls find that common calling and purpose, and can see and feel only love. And from this unity arises, as the last veils of amnesia have been removed, and the true seeing returns, the heart and soul seeing in true visions and the true heart. This is like a massive tidal wave, and yes, it will bring intense changes, but these need to come. As the old dissipates, crumbles, and as this happens, more waves of love pour in. As out of the seeming churning mass of old, unity rises, and oneness. This is the Great Awakening, oneness. Rise the new humanity in the new earth. Words fail. I have never experienced such love ever before as is pouring in. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Karen Lithica, November Light Way, for the narrative of your world is a forever flow of evolutionary light. Like a vast crystalline net of light, we are brought forth in this message to connect to the custodians of light, connecting, joining, anchoring the ancient humanitarian mission of now. For each month enables you to step into the present moment, the fabrication of time, coupled with the expanding crystalline matrix of light. This message is for the great weavers of light, the crystalline navigators spinning and casting their nets of light, merging and forming into a wonderful multidimensional field of light. Know a simple thought is part of weaving this light, the advanced step of crystalline light empowerment. For this light uprising is the true message for November, elevated from the 3, 5, 12 dimensions and beyond as the crystalline grid of light. Gaia's light form expands. We ask you to pay close attention to the quantum presence of your world. The Great Awakening of the present moment is the fundamental question of now. For the light weavers are assisting the light bridge of crystalline communication with all beings. The quantum light awareness reaching and meeting the requirements of the human disclosure of light. As forces attempt to imprint AI technologies, the crystalline grid of light is penetrating this. Casting and anchoring light with the expanding crystalline grid of light is fundamental to the grand awakening of now. Amongst the chaos of distraction in your physical domain, the concerted activation of light is the fundamental task of now. To continue the light momentum as you continue to raise the light frequency of now. Complex light codes to evaluate and assimilate, clear and negotiate is the task before you. Know you are well equipped and advanced in light. Many forces of light are assisting the humanitarian light mission. Together we join in light. May this message assist the path of November. Together we weave the light of true disclosure and the shifting paradigm of your world, sending waves of cosmic love, Cosmic Light Alliance. From KarenLithica.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn 144 God Code. Indecision and confusion may be happening because the mind and emotions are releasing stagnation. We are entering a season of the resurrection of the Divine Feminine Christ that is providing a massive awakening into new energy and insights. Step by step, you are climbing the ascension ladder into this new way. Let go of fear and recognize your value and worth, knowing you are safe and protected. Together in collaboration with God, you can co-create your beautiful new fresh start. God bless you, love Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Ra James, Happy Samhain Halloween. It's time to celebrate and to be with the dead. The Pleiades has risen to their highest place in our night sky. It's the Celtic New Year and the Witches' New Year. We are halfway between the autumn equinox and the winter solstice. It's a time to be tapping into the future. It's an amazing time for doing divination or spirit work. We are in a gateway for the dead. It's a great time to connect with your loved ones in spirit. It's a time where we do rituals for and mourn the dead. It's a great time to be working your magic. We are in the thinnest space of the veil. That means the veil that separates our world from the other side is lifted during this time. That makes it the best time to be getting messages back and forth. Samhain symbolizes the beginning of winter and the end of the harvest season. You will feel the spooky vibes a little extra. That's why it's so important you're keeping your energy clear and practicing spiritual protection. This is also a fairy gateway. Many worlds open up during this time. This is a portal into the spirit worlds. This makes it so powerful of a time for the shifts you can make. Make sure you're tapping into these energies, whether you are dressing up and celebrating or tapping into other worlds. It's a great time to connect with the dead and to plan for the year ahead. From SparksOfDivineLightHealing.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Colleen Lemma, on Thursday, October 31st, just in time for All Hallows Eve, we have Mercury, ruler of thoughts and perceptions, and powerful water sign Scorpio, and a trine connection to Neptune, ruler of fantasy and illusion, and changeable water sign Pisces. What is lurking in the shadows of your psyche? Ghosts of the past and goblins of the night are here to greet you. Our psychic senses are magnified in Neptune's influence. The thinning of the veil is evident. Mystery and magic intertwine. Remember that all you see and perceive may not be real. Or is it? Blessings of love and light to all from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Leah Whitehorse, Lunar Aspects. At the sacred festival of Samhain in the Northern Hemisphere, we celebrate our ancestors and turn to face our inner darkness. This is the end of the pagan year, a time for contemplation, acceptance, and honoring all that is now past. Send up a prayer for your grandmothers and grandfathers and your ancient bloodline. Welcome closure. Turn out the lights, look into the wise face of the crone, and see if you can catch a glimpse of the divine spark within. Drink from the cup of wisdom she holds to reconnect to your own divinity. Let go of self-judgment and recrimination. 144, fully crystallized and activated. Release mistakes, wrong turns, and sadness for what was lost in the winds of time. Light a candle and celebrate the turning of the year. Rebirth and renewal. Your soul is as old as the hills and as fresh as the maid who colors the trees in the southern hemisphere. She changes everything she touches, and everything she touches changes. Samhain blessings to all who are celebrating in the north. Beltane blessings to my friends in the south. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 116, Yellow Crystal Warrior. Crystal is the name for the number 12, and its keywords are cooperate, dedicate, and universalize. This is the 12th day of the Red Serpent Wave spell, and finally the 10 Portal Day column is behind us. Today is great for getting together with other like-minded folk or for working in teams. Traditionally, on the 12th day, people assemble for a crystal court where experiences with the calendar are shared. The number 12 also represents dedication, and therefore it's a great idea to get involved with your community today. Find the others and together be dedicated to one another is the message. Today is a yellow warrior which represents questioning, intelligence, and fearlessness. Warrior gets things done and is seldom idle. If you give him a mission or quest, watch how quickly he takes off. We can all be warriors today and wield our willpower. As it is a crystal day, going on a mission with a group of people will lead to success rather than trying to complete a mission on your own. Join a good cause or a revolution. That's Cocoa Puffy there. Yes, Angel. The warrior uses their intelligence to fight psychological wars and to find answers. We can all tap into this warrior energy today and seek answers for ourselves. Be fearless in your pursuit. The yellow warrior is fearless, and we too can be inspired to find our nerve and have some gumption. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Crystal Warrior, 12 Keeb, Keen 116, 31st of October 2024, Halloween, war or peace, separation or unity, love or fear. Choose your vibration wisely. United we stand strong. Rainbow warriors unite. Keen 116 = 8, abundance, infinity, source flow. We have completed our 10-day galactic activation portal passage. Congratulations for making it through the fires of transformation. Halloween, today the 31st of October 2024, is All Hallows Eve, a day when the veil is very thin and all manner of entities can access the interdimensional portals. Be conscious and be alert. Do not activate the proliferation of darkness which promotes Halloween through the mass hypnosis and mind programming. Cancel, clear, delete the dark polarity and illuminate your light. Dress up in white and or rainbow colors and beautiful, inspiring, and uplifting costumes, particularly if you have children and are participating in trick or treat. The dark controllers will perform their usual rituals and ceremonies to accentuate the dark energies. However, this year we are extremely fortunate. Through divine synchronicity and the Creator's plan, Diwali, the Hindu Vedic festival of light, coincides with the Halloween portal, an excellent outcome for humanity. Millions of beautiful souls will be meditating, praying, and activating the light for 7 days, from October 28th through November 3rd, 2024. Alleluia! Victory to the light! Rainbow Warrior Day! A very serious day of stepping up into our united purpose as spiritual warriors of the rainbow and soldiers of Christ. Our gap journey is now completed, and we have 30 days respite through the white mirror and blue monkey wave spells before entering the next cycle of 10 successive gap days on the other side. Today is day 12 and the red serpent wave spell of survival, instinct, kundalini rising, life force, passion, and rapid transformation through shedding our old skin. Today we appropriately come together with others in divine harmonic intelligence to question the very fabric of consciousness and how it is all created, uniting with our kin in harmony to celebrate the universalization of the Sophia Christ consciousness, unanimously rejecting the dark agenda. Tone of creation, crystal, tone 12 in the mental realm. Action universalizes, power dedicates, essence cooperation. The crystal tone 12 is the highest level of the mind, mental realm. The other two mental tones are tone 4, self-existing, and tone 8, galactic. At the crystal level of the mind, we have the capacity to cooperate or operate with other minds. Just as a crystal can be programmed, so too can we program our minds on this day. Focus on the crystal clarity of our minds today through the power of cooperation with others. We can create telepathic links in our communication grids today, allowing for cooperative thoughts, ideas, and inspiration to flow. Today is a day of greater connection to our earth families and each other through our pure universal minds, united in our common purpose to celebrate life on earth as one peace-filled world. Today's question is, can we put aside our differences to celebrate our uniqueness and our light, collectively uniting as one human family to co-create a more harmonious and peace-filled world? Divine blessings for the celebration of this divine harmonic light-filled day with your kin. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 116, Yellow Crystal Warrior. The mantra, the code for today is, I dedicate in order to question, universalizing fearlessness. I seal the output of intelligence. With the crystal tone of cooperation, I am guided by the power of elegance. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light Jennifer Baronis for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light Jade Moore for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your continued support. I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light Milosh R for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brother. We appreciate you and your continued support. And we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork. You can purchase our beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful All Hallows Eve Samhain prayer. On this sacred night, as the veil thins between worlds, I honor the ancestors who walked before me, guiding spirits of wisdom, protectors of my path. Bless this night of shadows and light, as we stand on the edge of two realms, connecting to the mysteries of life and death, to honor, to remember, and to release. Spirits of my lineage, come close and be near. Share your guidance, your love, and your grace. Ancient ones, I open my heart to your wisdom. May your light illuminate my journey forward. Mother Earth, cradle of life and rebirth, may I walk with respect for your cycles and seasons. Let this time of transition bring clarity and peace, and may I move forward with courage and strength. So mote it be. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, sacred, powerful new moon in Scorpio tomorrow and All Saints' Day as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.